Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Molly and this is Healing, Depersonalization, and Derealization. The last time I posted on here, I gave an update on meds and shared my new diagnosis, which you can watch in the video. I'm back after like a year of not posting on this channel to say hi. And I also wanted to give an update on where I am, how my meds are doing, if I still have depersonalization and derealization. And yeah, so I know people are still checking out this channel, which thank you, and thank you if you've subscribed recently. It's really cool to still get comments on videos that are like 3 years old at this point. And I know that people are still coming to this channel looking for help and for answers. So while I don't have answers per se, I know that some people commented on my last video asking for like an update, like how are you now? So here I am. I'm gonna share that and maybe it'll be helpful to somebody. So I reached my 1 year meds anniversary on April 25th, 2020. I've been on meds for 15 months now, and I'm doing really well. It's crazy. It's crazy. I haven't had a major mood episode, either depression or hypomania, since I went on meds. At least nothing that was like debilitating. I still can get like, I'll have weeks, and this is sort of tied to like hormonal, like menstrual cycle stuff, where I feel fairly depressed, but it's nothing like debilitating, and it'll pass in like a day or two. Like my life feels stable. I've been able to hold down a job for over pretty much the same amount of time, and I just got moved to a new position in my workplace, which I'm really excited about. It's not really a promotion, it's just a move, which is fine, but like I'm still kicking, like I'm still here, which is great. And I don't like, right now I actually am not in therapy, which is pretty wild. I haven't been in therapy since last January in 2019, which is a major change for me because I would go to therapy like religiously from ages 19 through like 24 or 25, I guess. And now I'm 26 and I haven't been to therapy in over a year, like a year and a half. And I just don't feel like I need it right now. And of course I talk about in my last video how I sort of became somewhat disenchanted with therapy. I think I talked about this in my last video because I had been, like I said, religiously attending for like 6 years, 7 years, 6 years, I don't know. Oh yeah, I think I started when I was 18. Anyway, for a long time, and just like hoping that I would get better and feeling like, you know, just really, really trying hard. And like I adopted all of the lingo and I incorporated everything that I learned into how I talk and how I approach the world. And I let it really seriously inform my worldview and my creativity and everything, even this channel. And it didn't get me, it didn't really, ultimately, I just needed meds. Like, I can't even express to you how different, like, night and day my life is. So it's crazy. What about depersonalization and derealization? So I honestly cannot even remember the last time I felt super depersonalized or derealized. I'll have times when maybe I feel like, you know, fleetingly dissociated, particularly when I'm super sleep deprived. So something I don't think I mentioned in my last video, but I'll mention now, is in addition to getting, you know, properly diagnosed and getting the right meds for my mental health stuff, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea and I started using a CPAP machine. And that also has dramatically improved my quality of life. I feel less overtired. I'm very, you know, it's less frequent that I'm sort of just sleep deprived because I was walking around constantly sleep deprived, and in particular deprived of REM sleep. And so it was just like, of course everything felt like a dream. Not to say that that was what caused my depersonalization by any means. I don't think that that's true. Like, and I mentioned in my other video, it was onset by weed. I can't really remember the last time I felt like debilitatingly or super like distressingly DP. And you know, I mean, I know that the meds that I'm taking, I think I mentioned 125 milligrams of Lamictal a day. I remember reading that this med actually has been tested to see if it can be used in depersonalization disorder. I don't really, off the top of my head, remember if it was found to be efficacious or whatever the word is, if it worked. But it's interesting that now I've ended up on it, and I don't feel depersonalized. But it's sort of like, well, is that because my mood disorder is under control and I'm no longer having panic attacks and I'm not anxious anymore, and I don't have like that sort of obsessive compulsive loop in my head that's like, am I real, am I real, am I real, and just the intrusive thoughts, that's gone. So maybe part of it is to do with the med directly affecting that, or I don't know. I wish I had the answer. I really do. But all I know is that for me, taking my meds, getting good sleep, eating as well as I can, and moving my body, walking around a lot, which is like, that's all I do right now. I was weightlifting for a minute, but then coronavirus happened. So yeah, things are going pretty well. I wanted to make this video to provide that update if anybody, is watching and interested. I'm thinking about maybe making a more in-depth video where I talk about like specifically the symptoms that I was experiencing with my bipolar disorder before I went on meds, and what has changed now that I have been on meds for over a year. I am not specifically dealing with DPDR anymore for right now, and I accept that maybe there will come a time in my life where it comes back, which is scary to think, but I accept that life is inevitable, or, life is unpredictable and we inevitably suffer. I'm thinking about maybe if I continue to use this channel, expanding it more into, just mental health in general, or my own sort of story with it, which now is much broader than just this sort of symptom of depersonalization, because I guess for me that feels like it fits into an umbrella where bipolar disorder is the umbrella and then it's like living below. Thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I know that coronavirus is scary. These are really weird, scary times, and I know that it's not good for those of us with mental illness. And there have been times where it has been really hard. And so I hope that, you're able to find things that can just keep you here and grounded, and you can take care of yourself. I know it's really, really, really hard sometimes when you're in the depths of it, but if there's one thing that I can ask you to do, or one piece of advice, it's to literally get up and just do one task. Take a shower, eat something, drink some water, change your clothes, like do one small thing for yourself. Literally just brush your hair, remind yourself that you're a human being, and remind yourself that like you care about you. Yeah, thanks for watching.